everybody, tonight we're going to make a delicious recipe called Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Cookies. And I've got my assistant with me tonight, it's Maddie. She actually learned this recipe from her culinary class, and so it's been one of our favorites ever since then. So I'm gonna show off some of our products, and I'm gonna show off how to make this recipe, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so to our mixer, we've already added 1 1/4 cups of unsalted butter. And then we're gonna do 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Okay, and then we're gonna add 2 cups of brown sugar. So, you want me to do it? So something I like to keep in my brown sugar is our brown sugar keeper. You can see it, it's just a simple little piece of terracotta that you wet and you put inside of your brown sugar, and it keeps it from getting really lumpy. Okay. 2? Yes, 2 of those. So she is just using our measuring cups to measure it out. Okay. And then, let's see, the next thing we're gonna add is 1 1/2 cups of peanut butter. And I'm using our measure all. This one goes up to, what is it, like 3 cups, I think. So it's a pretty good amount that it'll hold. All right, I'm gonna push that in there. And all of these butters and sugars are gonna get creamed. Set that in the sink for me, thanks. Okay, so not yet, we have to do this part first. All right, so I'm just adding it to our blender and creaming it all up. Okay, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and measure out the next part. So we're gonna need a tablespoon of vanilla extract. I'm using our double strength Madagascar bourbon. This one comes out at our holiday time. It's not always out, so it's definitely something that I like to put on it. And you only have to use half of what it says on there. I like, yeah. Like, let's see, what does it say? A tablespoon, so do a 1/2 tablespoon. Let's give this just a minute more before you put that in there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so it's about right there. That's about that. Okay, hold on a second. Let me scrape down the butters and the peanut butter.
Can we do it over it?
Yeah, in just a second you can do it. Okay. She's gonna use our adjustable measuring spoon for that. You wanna show them what the adjustable measuring spoon looks like? Show them how it adjusts.
You can adjust it by like pressing this and going up and down.
And tell them what it actually measures on there.
1 teaspoon, 1 1/2 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 2 1/2 teaspoon, and then a tablespoon.
And show them how it comes apart so it's easy to clean.
And you can just like pop it off, and then you can just clean it, and then you can put it right back on.
All right, and you can go ahead and put it in there, right? Mm-hmm. So we're adding the vanilla, and then we're gonna also add 1/3 cup of milk. Ooh, too much, too fast. That's okay. Pampered, not perfect. You know that towel. That's okay. The eggs are right there in the bowl.
Oh.
All right, so our next is going to be 2 large eggs. Add the milk and the vanilla until well blended. So let's let it get a little more blended.
Yeah, I can see a whole lump of butter.
Yeah. All right, let's scrape it down real quick. So Pampered Chef does make a mixer that is amazing. I really love it. It has a splash guard so that little milk accident won't happen to you. But I prefer my KitchenAid, which is why I can't give it up. I've just had this forever, and my brother actually gave it to me, so it's kind of special to me, and I don't want to give it up. All right, here we go. Mix it just a little bit more before we add those eggs. Okay. All right. So now it's time to add the eggs. So I'm just doing 2 eggs. I put these in our prep bowls These are the 2-cup prep bowls, and I really like them for when you're putting in ingredients or you're working with a little one. You can measure everything out before you put it into your recipe.
Do we put it in?
Yes, please. All right, we're gonna mix all of that up. Add the eggs and beat until combined. Beat in flour. So we're gonna start measuring out the flour.
3.5 cups.
So you know what? Go get that, the big version of this measuring cup. So these are great measuring cups as well. This is the 1 cup. Yes. There's a 1 cup, a 2 cup, and then she's bringing the big daddy of them all over. All right, so just measure out 3.5 cups into that. You can use that since it's a 1/2 cup in that one. You want me to help? You got it. Okay. All right, that's looking good. Let me grab this back one more time. Scrape it down. So it smells so yummy. I love this recipe because it's delicious. The peanut butter, the chocolate. It calls for Reese's peanut butter cups on top. It's just really a great recipe. And it actually makes a lot. So when we have holiday gatherings, it's perfect for like taking some to both of the grandparents' house. And everybody has raved about them ever since we've been making them. You learned this, what, in 7th or 8th grade?
8th.
In 8th grade. This girl's about to be a 10th grader. All right, almost done measuring. I'm gonna wash my hand for just a second. She measured. All right, almost there?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little too much.
That's okay.
No, it will make a lot. A lot.
Well, we're going to make a lot, so it's okay. All right, that's probably good. Yeah. Okay. All right, so my little tip when you're adding flour is to add it slowly so it doesn't spray everywhere. So I add about maybe a 1/2 to a 1/3.
Do we go get the salt box?
No, we'll just use that. All right. So we're gonna start to mix that in. All right, she's gonna grab the other ingredients and get them ready.
I need to beat it in with those.
Okay, we'll add them, don't worry. All right, let's get this going on. Okay, and then we're gonna use our measuring spoon, adjustable measuring spoon again, and she's gonna do, I'll go ahead and just put in some salt. I'm not gonna measure, I don't like salty cookies, so it calls for 1.5 teaspoons, but I just kind of give it a good grind on the salt shaker and go from there. And throw that in. So that is 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, and then we're gonna do a tablespoon of cornstarch. Tablespoon's the whole thing.
All right. Should I just put it in?
Like,
yeah, I know how much
slide
it
that
is.
down. Yeah, okay.
I was wondering if you want me to clean it off.
No, you don't have to. It's okay. There you go. Perfect. Okay. And then we're just gonna mix all of that up. And let that get incorporated. All right, this is looking good. Let me have that spatula on. I'm gonna scrape down the sides one more time. Oof, so gooey. Delicious.
Can we put them in here?
Yeah, I think it's just 2 bags, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter because we can just throw the bags in. Yes. All right, we're mixing it up one more time, and then as peanut butter morsels. Like we said, this makes a lot, so you're going to use 2 bags of peanut butter morsels. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm just going to take this off, and then we'll just fold it right here in the mixer bowl. Do you want to get our scoop out?
What
for the cookies?
Oh.
Like medium size, probably. Gonna use our cookie scoop for the.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Delicious. All right, you can start folding them in.
Chocolate chips in there.
It does have chocolate chips too.
It does? I didn't grab them.
Doesn't it? Nope. I think, you know, the last time we probably put chocolate chips in it, but this one's just peanut butter. We're just doing peanut butter. You can put some chocolate chips. I'm not going to be mad.
You can go get them.
You want some chocolate chips? Okay, we'll go get some chocolate chips. How about we do some semi-sweet mini morsels?
That's fine.
The chocolate you're thinking about is on top.
Oh no, that's there too.
Okay, don't add any more peanut butter ones. We're probably not going to do too many. There you go. That's probably plenty. And we'll save these other ones for later. Okay, well, yeah, I can fold it.
I'm trying.
Just take it from the bottom and slap it on top. Sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna clean up a little bit so we can make room for our cookie trays.
I can check this off my bucket list.
Yeah. So we are going to be using our flat rectangular stone to bake these on. If it has the wavy design on the back of your stoneware, then that means it's dishwasher safe. You can also preheat it in the oven. If it does not, like this one, then it's an older stone and it cannot go in the dishwasher. All right, so next thing we do
No, put it back on the other side.
is,
Other side.
oh, drop 2 tablespoons of cookie dough onto parchment paper lined cookie sheets. We're not gonna do parchment paper, we're just gonna put them on straight on here. And we're using the medium cookie scoop. Can y'all see this? Here, I will move it over so y'all can see. Perfect. These are gonna be delicious. Give them a little bit more room because they are big. They spread. So we are gonna just keep scooping and scooping and scooping until we get them all ready. Let me show you how you dress them up real quick. So once you get them
Flatten.
on the pan, then you take a fork and you're gonna flatten them. Just like that. And then we've pre-cut up some Reese's peanut butter cups. 3 more maybe. So we're just using the Reese's miniature cups, and you're just gonna put about 4 pieces on each one. Sorry, go ahead. Just like that. So they turn out nice and delicious, and you're making a miniature cookie. You're so funny. And delicious. So I'll be sure to show you what they look like when they come out of the oven, and we'll share the recipe definitely in the comments down below. So happy baking.